to be here again on the Continental Kiddies Show, where we learn how to have fun and be creative. You don't want to miss any part of the show, so stay tuned as we bring you entertaining segment. I still remain Auntie Tolu, your host on the CKS Show. Mr. Craig is here again with our spelling segment, and there's lots to learn from, so don't go away.
It's still the Continental Kiddies Show, and interestingly enough, it's now time for us to spell. I am Mr. Craig, by the way. Speller number 1 is Tomiwa Oshineye. Tomiwa is 6 years old. He's from God's Heritage International School, and Tomiwa is he likes reading. And speller number 2 is Busola Ekudayo. Busola is from 3T's Hall. He's 9 years old, and Busola likes drawing. As always, our spellers do not have a clue as to the words I'm going to ask them to spell. Mind you, you've got 20 seconds within which to produce the correct spelling of a word. Tell me what your word is. Plate. Plate.
Plate.
That's correct. Busola, your word is dress. A piece of clothing worn by a woman or a girl.
Dress. Dress.
That's correct. Tell me why your word is yellow. Yellow.
Yellow.
Is that a correct spelling of yellow, do you think?
Yes.
That's correct. Busola, your word is a noun. It's a small, tiny, dry cake that is usually sweet. The first time it was used in English was in the 14th century. The word is biscuit.
Biscuit. Biscuit.
Wow, that's, sorry. That's not the correct spelling of biscuit.
Biscuit. Biscuit.
Okay, obviously you cannot produce the correct spelling of biscuit. So, tell me what biscuit.
Biscuit.
Is that correct, do you think?
Yes.
Tell me what, you know what? You are absolutely correct. Tell me what your word is laugh. The typical sound of being happy or amused. For instance, the joke made her laugh aloud. Laugh.
Laugh.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Tell me why, you know what? You are dead right. That's absolutely correct. Busola, the first time your word was used, according to the Merriam-Webster Dictionary, was in 1606. And the word is defined as the spirit of a dead person that a living person believes they can see or hear. The word is ghost. Ghost.
Ghost. Ghost.
Do you think that's correct?
Yes.
Final answer?
Yes.
You know what, Busola? You are absolutely correct. Tell me what? Your word. According to the Longman Advanced Dictionary of Contemporary English, is a tall African animal with a very long neck and legs. The word is Giraffe.
Giraffe.
Is it? Is that the correct spelling of giraffe, do you think?
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
You know something? You are absolutely correct, Tanua. Busola, your word is crocodile.
Crocodile. Crocodile.
Oh, final answer?
Yes.
You think that's correct?
Yes.
Busola, you know what? You are unquestionably correct. Here we come to the final round of this engagement. Tell me why your word is a noun. It's Italian in terms of origin, and according to the Cambridge International Dictionary of English, it's a pasta made in long, very thin, round shapes, cooked in water. The word is spaghetti. For instance, is the spaghetti ready yet? Spaghetti. Spaghetti. Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Final answer?
Yes.
Sorry, Tamuwa, that is not the correct spelling of spaghetti. Busola, spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Spaghetti.
Spell again.
Spaghetti. Spaghetti.
Oh, quite close, but nearly cannot kill a bird. Spaghetti is Spaghetti. Spaghetti. Right, your word, Busola, is a noun, and it's French in origin. It's a large, expensive, and comfortable car driven by someone who is paid to drive. The word is limousine.
Lemozine. Limousine.
Spell again.
Lemozine.
Sorry, Busola, that is not the correct spelling of limousine. Tamiwa, limousine.
Limizine.
I think I should intervene. Limousine is spelled as Limousine. Limousine. I suppose you've been on tenterhooks waiting for this moment. After a very careful assessment of their performance, Tomiwa Oshineye got 22 points in grand total, while Busola Ekudayo got 15 points in grand total. The absolutely clear winner is Tomiwa Oshineye from God's Heritage International School. Many congratulations to you, Tomiwa. There you go. And Busola, you are a fantastic speller. There you go.
Thank you.
So, as always, I want both of you to shake hands now in the spirit of sportsmanship. Good. Very good. Well, it's been great. It's been fun, but our time here is done. Thank you very kindly for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Who invented that? Radio. The radio is the largest and widest reaching way for sending information, news, entertainment to all parts of the world. There are over 3 billion people in the world, and more than half of them listen to the radio and own one too. That's a lot of people. Radio device is the first wireless mode of communication. Before radio, all electronic messages had to be sent through wires. That meant that sending messages from one town to another required miles and miles and miles of wires and cables. It was a lot of wires and lots of work too. Radio sends messages in people's voices through the air using radio waves. German scientist Heinrich Hertz was the first to discover and prove the existence of radio waves which occur naturally. However, it was in 1895 that a young Italian named Guglielmo Marconi invented what he called the wireless telegraph. He used radio waves to transmit Morse code. The instrument he used became known as the radio. Radio works by changing sounds or signals into radio waves which travel through air, space, and solid objects. And the radio receiver changes them back into the sounds, words, and music we hear. With his invention, he started a new age of information spread as radio transmission stations began to spring up in all parts of the world, bringing news, information, and entertainment to more and more people around the globe. Today, there are over 15,000 radio stations in the world, with every home having at least one radio device. All this is made possible by the invention of Guglielmo Marconi, the inventor of the radio. Tune in next time. Remember, there is something waiting for you to invent. It's up to you. Go create.
Oh, hi there. You're welcome to another exciting episode of Let's Draw on the Continental Kiddies Show. My name is Guy, and I'm here, and I never draw alone. You know I never draw alone because it's never fun to draw alone. Today, I'm drawing with my friends. And Marvel, Fawaz, and I are drawing something really interesting, something you're going to love to join us in, right? We're drawing a ship on water, a really big ship on water with the anchor and everything, right? You ready to join us? Okay, now, get your papers and pencils. You got it? Got your papers and pencils? You get your papers and pencils at home, and let's draw. Okay, now it's not as difficult as it looks, right? First you start with the water. You're drawing a ship on water, so you have to draw the water first. Now, how do you draw water? Just the lower part of your paper, some wave lines, like you're drawing half circles, but a lot of them, just never finish one before you start the other. Just go. Actually, it looks like the teeth of a shark or something. Just to the other end of the page. Now we have our water, but there's no ship on it. We need to put a ship on this water, right? Now the ship is actually like a rectangle, but it's not really straight. So we start at the left end of the drawing, and you write one line up and another line across the page, but going higher and higher and higher till it almost touches the very end of the page, and you stop right there. Then put the line down, but let it slant in a little bit, and out again. Almost look like somebody's nose, but it's not really a nose. It's actually just the nose of the ship that we're drawing. Now, we need to put some houses on the ship so that everybody knows that this is the ship that people live on and walk on, right? So we have rectangles. We work with shapes. We do a rectangle at the middle of the ship, just to flow on the side of the ship. And then another rectangle, flowing with the side of the ship. Then we close these rectangles up and turn them into real buildings by just like adding triangles to the other side of it. So we have these rectangles floating on the ship. Now every ship needs its two smoking turrets, you know, where the smoke comes out of the ship. So we do that by adding a cylinder to the top. You're doing good. 2 lines. Just joining the 2 rectangles there, and then you curve the top of the lines as you link them together, like that. And then another line to link them, just showing the whole turret and all that. But what's the turret of a ship? There's no smoke on it, so we have to put the smoke on this turret. So here we go. The smoke is just like the water, only that it's on the other way right now. You're drawing the lines differently. So you go half circles, getting smaller and smaller as you go towards the turret. And then another set on the other side, going out and away towards the back end of the ship, like that. But the ship is not complete yet. Usually you have like windows, little windows on the wall of the ship as it goes. So we put the windows like little circles on the side of the ships, like small circles. Realize because the ship is going all the way back and is really large, the circles get smaller as they go to the back of the ship. So it gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until it gets all the way down. Now we need an anchor on this ship. We need to put something to make sure the ship stays on the water. So we have one line out of one of the circles at the front. Then don't let it get to the end. Draw a half circle under it. And then a full circle just in the middle of the line to get your anchor done. And then you can point the edge of those lines just to make it look like a real anchor hooking down into the water. And when you have that done, maybe you had a little more line on the water just to see more waves. You know, we have lots of wave lines on the water, so we see lots of lines really. The wave of the water, the ship is really moving, right? Okay, now with that, you find out you have your ship all drawn and it's going in the water. That's how easy it is. I'm sure your ship is better than that, right? Well, if you want to get better, you know how we always do it. You have to keep practicing. You have to keep drawing every day, every time, and anywhere you can find it, okay? Now, keep drawing, keep practicing, and you can join us next time for another set of Let's Draw.
Welcome to another exciting story time of Continental Kiddie Show with Big Daddy. Yes, fantastic. Hello, children.
Hello, Big Daddy.
Hello, wonderful children.
Hello, Big Daddy.
Fantastic. Now, today I am going to tell you the concluding part of the story that we started last week. I know that you're anxious and eager to know the end of that story. Yes. Who can remind me of the title of that story? Title, yes?
Ade, the fisherman and his wife.
Fantastic. Yes. Ade, the fisherman and his wife. Yes. You know, you wanted to know last week whether Ade actually married that beautiful mermaid. I'm sure you still want to know. You want to know? Yes. Okay, cool. I'll tell you. Ade actually agreed to marry the mermaid. They got married and Ade took her home to meet his people. He introduced her to his neighbors. They were happy. Everybody loved them. They were living very well. But something happened. One day, this beautiful mermaid went to fetch water. She had a pot on her head. And it was about the same time that the king of that land and his guards were coming back from the farm. And the king, as he was going with his guard, saw this beautiful mermaid, Iya. You remember her name? Iya, right?
Yes.
Okay, when the king was going with the guards, the king just looked back and spotted this beautiful lady. And he said, hey, Sumanu, that's one of the guards. Who is this beautiful lady? The guard said, oh, your highness, that is the wife of Ade, the fisherman. Your highness, fisherman? Oh, how can a fisherman have this kind of beautiful woman? Oh, and he called the other guard, Rasaki, you and Sumano, two of you, go and grab that lady, bring her for me, and take her into my palace. And they grabbed Ade's wife, that is the mermaid, and took her straight into the king's palace. When Ade came back home, he did not see his wife. Oh, beautiful mermaid had disappeared. And Ade asked the neighbors, where's my wife? Nobody can talk. Everybody kept quiet. They were looking at Ade like that. I said, where's my wife? Nobody talked. Suddenly, somebody now said, Ade, the king came home and his guard, and they snatched your wife, and they took her to the palace. Oh, Ade got angry. And he was going, like that. He got to the king's palace. He saw the guards. They were waiting for him at the gate. They told him, if you come down here, we'll finish you. And then move because he wanted his wife. They punched him on his nose. Boom! Ah! His nose was bleeding. They gave him another blow. Pow! And the whole nose scattered like that. Oh my God. And then the handsome man, the nose became flat. And then the wife was crying inside. They did not allow Ade to enter. They threw Ade through the gate. Get away, you this nonsensical man. You know what Ade did? Ade went back home. The wife was crying. And there was problem in the land. There was no water again. The well was dry. There was no food. There was famine in the land. Everybody was suffering. And then the king asked, why is everybody crying? What is going on in this land? And then the guards told the king, Your Highness, Your Majesty, I suspect and I think that it's because you snatched Ade's wife. If you return the wife, our land will become progressive and we will have productive improvement. Then the king got annoyed. Okay, if that's what you want, take that lady out of here. Bam! She threw her back to Ade. Ade grabbed his wife and they became happy again. And there was food in the land. And there was water. And the wells were full. But the king was not satisfied. He was not happy. He called the guards again. Razaki! Sumaru! And they went. They know Ade usually passes through one kind of road. They got there and they grabbed Ade again. And the wife saw them. Sumaru and Razaki brought her the cutlass. The king told him, if you see Ade, cut his neck for me. As they wanted to cut Ade's neck, the wife, you know she's a mermaid. She has magical power. As they wanted to cut her neck, the wife just came. Yolopi. You cannot kill my husband. Ade, come here. Come into the canoe. We will disappear. They will not see us. Ade and the wife disappeared deep into the river. The king, they were looking. Where are they? Where are they? They had disappeared because of the magical power that the woman had. And then, till today, as I speak with you, as I tell you this story, we are still looking for Ade and his who? Why? They disappeared into the... Okay, children. Who can tell me why they disappeared? Yes? Yes, why did they disappear? Because the guard wanted to kill them, right? The king, was he a good man? Was he a good king?
No.
Is it good to be wicked?
No.
Now, who can tell me what this story has taught us? Give me so many reasons and the lessons that we have learned from this story. Anybody? Yes? No, you have spoken. Let me listen to you.
Not to be wicked.
Not to be wicked and...
Not to be greedy.
And not to be greedy. But seriously, children, in Nigeria, we don't want wicked leaders. We don't want wicked
leaders.
We want leaders who would encourage his people. We want leaders who will give us food and water, so that our well will not dry like that of the land of Ade and his. We want people who will be hardworking like Ade. Is that not so?
Yes.
And so that he will catch. We want people who will be hardworking and be catching fishes, and people will be feeding well in their land. Let's put that together. Children, this is how we will end the story today. But I can tell you, by next week we will come with another fantastic, interesting, superlative, any in grammar like concocious. Have you heard that grammar before?
Yes.
You know the grammar. We will not talk about that grammar today. Let's put our Story. Everybody, come and listen.
How they're made. Chalk. You could use it to draw colorful things on stone and boards, or write with it, or even grind it and use it to paint funny designs on your friends' faces. And your teacher uses it to write out lesson on the blackboard too. Yes, chalk is fun. Now let's look at how it's made. The main thing used in the making of chalk is calcium carbonate, a form of limestone. Limestone is gotten naturally from the earth and is also used in making cement. But that's a totally different story for another time. Sometimes a little clay and oil is also used as part of the chalk making process. A mineral called gypsum is also used when making colored chalk. To make chalk, limestone is first dug out from the earth. Next, the limestone is crushed in 3 phases, each one making the chunky limestone rocks smaller and smaller. After this, the limestone is then grinded with water in a ball mill, a rotating steel drum that further pounds the limestone into a fine milky powder. This is done to wash away impurities, leaving a fine powder. After grinding, the chalk particles are run through a vibrating sieve to separate the finer particles. The powder, now called chalk or calcium sulfate, is then mixed with water to form a thick, slurry liquid that looks like very wet clay. At this point, coloring can be added to make all the various colored chalks we have. Then, the mixture poured into specially made molds, and when the mixture dries, the long sticks of chalk are removed from the mold and cured. No, not because they're sick. Curing is when the chalk is placed in specially made ovens to further dry them out and make them harder so that they can write well and better. After that, the long sticks are cut into the size that we use by machine. Then, they are packed in boxes and shipped out to various places where very soon they end up in your hands, writing, drawing, and painting funny faces. There you go. See you next time.
Oh, I just wish this show would never end. But that's all we can take on today's show. Don't you worry, we shall be here again with more exciting show. I'm sure you'll be here next time. So from me to you, it's bye for now.
Hey, hey.